guys, it's Miss Maya from the Grain Free Library, here to share another story time with you. I hope everyone had a great Easter holiday, and I want to welcome everyone who's watching and sing hi to our friends, new and old. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hi to Ava and Veda and Ella and Kinsley, Aliana and CJ and Zaylee and Max and Evan and Ella and Willow and Finn and Hudson and Nova and Wade and Max and Kinley and Roland and me. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, let's sit down. Show me your hands. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Lay them in your lap. All right, very good. We're in the same month. It's the last day of the month, but it's still the same month. Who remembers the name? April. Very good. Do you remember what letter it starts with? A. Super job. Let's spell the rest. There it is. A-P-R-I-L. April. Very good. And our season is the one after winter. It hasn't changed. It's still spring. Correct. S-P-R-I-N-G. Spring. Okay. Today is Wednesday, April 30th. The very last day of the month, like I said. And it's the fourth month of the year, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, there it is. So we'll put that under month. And I said it was the 30th. And to write the number 30, we need a 3 and a 0. There we go. Get that on there. And the day of the week is Wednesday. That's when I do my storytime videos. That goes up here. And we said the season is spring, right? So we need the picture of the pretty flower. We'll put that right there. So it is Wednesday, the 30th day of April in the spring. Super. So far we've done some fairy tales, right? Today I want to tell you a fable. Do you remember what a fable is? It's a story that's going to teach us something. And this one is called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Some of you have probably heard it before. I'll use some flannel board characters to help me, all right? Let me just get them right over here so I can reach them. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a young boy, and there he is, whose job it was to guard the village sheep. And every morning he would take them up on the hillside to graze, and every night before dark he would bring them back down. He loved the sheep, but it was a very lonely job, and it was boring with no one to talk to and nothing to do but watch the sheep eat grass all day. One day when he was especially bored, he decided to do something to get some attention. And the boy began to cry very loudly, "Help! Wolf! Wolf! Help! The wolf is attacking the sheep!" Well, some men from the village heard him, and they raced up the hill. There they are. They're coming up to help him. But when they got up there, there was no wolf. They looked everywhere, and they even stayed and waited with him for a while, but there was no wolf. And so the little boy just shrugged and said, "You must have frightened him away." So the men went back down the hill. Now, the next day, the little boy decided to do that again because even though they weren't up there very long, he enjoyed having the company. Okay? So he went, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! The wolf is attacking the sheep." So the men ran back up the hill. But when they got there was no wolf. They looked everywhere. They even waited for a while. And the little boy just said, "I guess you frightened him away." So the men went back down the hill, but this time they were angry. Well, the next day, the boy was going to do it again when what did he see coming out of the woods but a great big wolf. "Help! Wolf! Wolf!" he cried as loud as he could. "There's a wolf attacking the sheep." The men heard him, but they did not go up the hill. The little boy had fooled them twice, and they weren't going to run up there again. Well, the little boy couldn't fight off the wolf all by himself, so he hid behind the tree, and the wolf ate all the sheep, every one. So what do you think you learned? Did you learn something? What do you think that was the moral of that fable? Don't lie. That's right. Okay, good job. I have some books to tell you about. And they have to do with the Boy Who Cried Wolf, okay? Remember how I said sometimes the authors who retell these stories change them? Well, some of these are definitely different, but the message is still the same. So this one, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, is retold by Blake Hoena with illustrations by Flavia Sorrentino. And the author turned this one into a song, if you can believe it. And there's even a CD in the back of the book. And this version of The Boy Who Cried Wolf is retold by B.G. Hennessy, and it's illustrated by Boris Kulikov. Yeah. And again, it's a little different from the story that I just told you. And this one is very different. This one is The Wolf Who Cried Boy, and it's written by Bob Hartman with pictures by Tim Raglin. Can you guess what this one is about? Yes, a young wolf who says he sees a boy when he doesn't because he doesn't want to eat the dinner that his mother has made. Finally, The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot, and it's written by Scott Magoon. It's the same idea. The boy says he saw a Bigfoot when he didn't. I'll take those books back to the library and they'll be ready for you to borrow in a few days, okay? So, for our art project today, we're not going to make a wolf mask, although one of the videos I did a couple years ago tells you how, if you want to look it up. We're going to make a sheep mask, okay? And you'll need a paper plate, construction paper, a paper punch, markers, cotton batting, scissors, glue, a stapler, and yarn. Wow, that's a lot of things. Okay, so have an adult help you cut out the middle of the paper plate so all you have left is the rim, okay? And also have them help you cut out 2 ears from the construction paper. You can color the ears if you want to, or you can just leave them white. It doesn't matter. Use the paper punch to punch holes, one on each side of the plate, and then take your piece of yarn and tie it through the hole on one side, and have an adult help you put it around your head and tie it on the other side so that it'll fit, okay? And then you want to staple the ears to the rim. And then here comes the fun part. You want to cover the rim of the paper plate with glue and stick on the cotton batting. And I'll show you. There it is. Okay? So there's the ears. And here's the back, you can see it's just the rim of the paper plate, and there's where I tied my string. Shall we see if it works? Let's check it out. There, I'm a sheep. Okay, it works. And there we have our paper plate sheep mask. Super. Well, that is all I have for today. I'll be back with a new video on May 14th. So you guys take care. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the Green Free Library and our Storytime channel. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.